brief rest. That's all I ask.
Greetings, my good friend. Your rewards are ready. My compliments. This one recommends that you purchase a crate from the store. Marvelous rewards. May luck follow you.
Normally I'd say these...
Merchandise around.
We like it quiet. Understand? You there! You're not one of these savages! Free me, quickly! Out? No. Not after what they did. These Woodorks violated this holy site. They spit on the old ways. They captured the faithful. My brothers, my sisters. And they tortured us. The Woodorks will pay in kind. With death. Death from the trees, death from the grass, death from the mist and water and rocks. These Woodorks may not fear death. They will fear me. Meet me below the Woodork fort. The orcs must pay.
You? Who are you? I'd not thought anyone was left to help. Thank you.
The Norris and Pariel are gone. The Woodorks took them away. I heard them screaming. I do not expect to see them again. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Don't let them hurt me. Not again. Not like...
You found me. Good. Killing the rank and file solves nothing. These Woodorks celebrate violence. The chieftain is careless with the lives of his warriors. Now, we must strike close to the chieftain's hearth and home. The war chief must not die until he has felt my pain, the pain of my faithful. He will see his family murdered one by one. He will rage and cry. Only then, one life for each of my faithful. Dashkor, his torturer. Rug, his son. Thushlag, his huntwife. Grashla, his hearthwife. When all these are dead, I will permit Chief Gorzesh to die. Solve, you act like this is some kind of riddle to be puzzled out. The only way to stop this from happening again is to send a loud, unambiguous message, the kind even these orc scum can't fail to understand. Help me, or get out of my way. Good. The son, Rug, waits for his father atop a watchtower. Grashla tends hearth in the large building in the center of the orc fortress. Finam, Huntwife Thushleg led the party that captured us. Soon, she will have my blade in her back. As for Dushgor, I have something special planned for him. He thinks he knows how to make captives scream. I will teach him a few new tricks. He left on another hunt. When he returns, I plan to show him the heads we have gathered. Orcs aren't known for self-reflection, but I think you'll get the picture.
Another little schemer. We'll gut you like the others.
Your flesh is nothing but mort meat to Vangarel. Like all worldly things, you will in time wear and be used up.
can't swing a dead cat around here. I got in trouble.
Not the sharpest arrow in the quiver. Right. Covered.
Still alive. Good. I have mine as well. We must send a clear message. Gorzesh will return from his hunt soon. I have left him a note of sorts, telling him where he can find his missing kin. It should lure him out of the fort. There is a stone circle sacred to the faithful not far from here. Go there, mount their heads, and touch the center stone. This blood sacrifice will complete an ancient ritual to Ifre. Gorzesh will watch us commit his family to the ooze.
Morality. Almost good.
Hey, what's a little extortion among friends?
Brasloff! Douchebag! No! This cannot be! Murderer! I will crack open your bones! My son! You killed my son!
Blood for blood. The Wood Orcs have learned what it means to cross the fallen Esti faithful. The butchers got what they had coming to them. Word will spread, and the Wood Orcs will think twice about settling the fallen Esti sites and slaughtering the faithful. Thank you for your help. At last it is over. At last, I can grieve. I will retrieve what bodies I can from the Orc camp, then lead Eganor and Nielas back to Woodhalf. If the Orcs aren't gone by the time we return with more faithful, so much the worse for them. When Bosma transgress against the Green Pack, their souls are confined to the ooze. There they remain for eternity, thinking upon their sins. Gorzesh and his kin were among the first Orcs to join those damned souls.
Stop! Don't hurt her! Ariel, it's me! What has happened to you? She is wounded. Did you hurt her? Subdued. Yes, I see. I'm sorry. Now, please, leave us. I left my pack at the mouth of the cave. Inside is all the gold I have. All yours. I'm sorry. I was desperate for help. Desperate enough to color the truth. Pariel did this, sacrificed herself to save me. How can Ifrit ask me to kill her? I love her. I can't slaughter her like a common wolf. This is the only way we can be together. I will pray to Hircine and hunt beside my wife for the rest of our days. Now please, leave us. This is between Hircine and myself. Don't use my wife's sacrifice to lecture me. Someday you will love someone half as much as I love Pariel. Then you'll understand why I can't kill her. Damn it all! Why me? Why is this burden on me? Pariel, oh Pariel. I'm so sorry, but they're right. I'm so sorry. Peace, my love. It will all be over soon.
That's all we can do for now. Well, aren't you the bold one, running around this part of the forest? You've got to be either fearless or just plain foolhardy. Haven't you seen the undead? I'm a Vine Desk Ranger, and I'm not even sure I'm safe here. The Veiled Heritance was here raising them. They're not raising them anymore. Of course, word is that they're led by none other than Prince Naaman, or whatever dark entity has assumed his form. Seems the prince was raised too. Couldn't say, but the problem right now isn't the prince. It's the damned Blackroot clan, cruel in life and downright vicious in death. We can't get through them. Indenir seems to have some ideas, though. You want to help? You should talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Curse that mammoth. How is something that big? Tread lightly now. The timber mammoth is as rare and skittish as they come. I nearly had it, but the damn birds spooked it. That's what I said, isn't it? The mammoth went into the water and I lost its trail. Care to try your hand at tracking it? Crouch low and look for traces of its passing. Mammoths aren't the most graceful creatures. Look for tracks, broken branches, and the like. Track it, kill it, and bring me its tusk as proof. Was your hunt successful? Not bad at all, to kill a rare specimen such as that. You'd make a fine member of the Hounds someday. They're a company of trophy hunters. I've been with them for years now, and I've never seen anyone as quick a study as you. I haven't seen tracking like that since Harris was leader of the Hounds. A legendary hound. He's obsessed with this mythical Sench, but his hunting companions never return. I heard he was near Varant Morass.
I was beginning to doubt you would come. I recognize you from Indenir's description. He said you'd be coming this way. He'd hoped to be here to greet you himself, but he seems to have wandered off again. Regardless, we need your help, if you're willing to offer it. We need you two to rescue Main Akus Ri. The Main's party was cut off from the rest of our forces when Prince Naaman and his undead army first attacked. The last thing we need is the Main's death on our hands. They're somewhere in the old merchant tunnels. Be careful, though. The tunnels are crawling with undead and the damned veiled heritants. You'll need to watch each other's backs. I wouldn't try to fight my way through there alone. There's Indania now.
It pains me to see the forest suffer like this. I can sense the green itself calling out for vengeance. remain. I'll see what I can do to help the injured.
The incessant clamor of the undead at the gate finally stops, and you come through the gate. It is a relief to finally see someone new from among the living. Is Akusri correct in thinking you have come to our aid? Good, very good. The tunnel is cleared then, yes? Akusri is eternally grateful. He can make it back to Marbrook and send reinforcements to hold the tunnel. The far greater concern is discovering what has prompted the undead to attack. Yes, this one saw the prince with his own eyes. He is no longer Naaman though. He has been raised and possessed by some darkness. Even so, Akusri does not understand. The prince ordered his forces to attack, and then he disappeared. No one knows. But if destroying Marbrook were his goal, you would expect the prince to remain, yes? No. The prince planned something else, and his plans must be uncovered. You are clearly capable. I think you should undertake this task. Indenir will know better. You came in together, so this one assumes you are already acquainted, yes? He is strange, even for a Bosmer. But Akusri has never met an elf who understands nature so well. Come though, let us consult with him. Indenir, stop trying to save everyone. You cleared the tunnel, and that is enough. Akusri will return to Marbrook and send reinforcements
that makes
here.
sense. Perhaps it's better if I go out into the pass and try to discover why Naaman ordered the undead to attack in the first place.
Yes, both of you go. Find out what Naaman is planning and report to Marbrook. Don't try to do all this on your own. And of course, may bright moons light your path.
I appreciate the main sentiment and the support of the Dominion, but ultimately, it falls on us to protect Valenwood. Since the Sylvanar's death, I get the sense that Queen Irene feels she owes us something. But we Bosmer are not helpless. Of course not, and I'm grateful for your assistance. It's true that I can't do this alone. I just think marching the entire army into the forest would be a mistake. Come though, we mustn't tarry. We must discover the Shade's true motivation. I don't think it's that simple. The Shade has assumed Naaman's form. It retains some of Naaman's memories, but it's a different entity now, with different motivations. The Shade is undead, so we must consult the dead to discern its intentions. Drilladan Pass is old. Many Bosmer died here, and some cannot be raised by any magic. They are the accursed souls who violated the Green Pact. Come with me and we will try to commune with them. Perhaps they will know what the Shade truly plans. Oh, there are many ways. Perhaps they cut down a tree, or ate berries from the local plants. Sometimes their intentions were good, but Valenwood is unforgiving. If they violate the pact, they cannot pass from this plane. No, they are tethered to their remains, and they cannot pass into death, nor can they return to life. Thus they remain witness to all that transpires among living and dead alike, but unable to participate. Come, let us see what they know of Naaman. I've been underground too long. I can't wait to get back out into the forest.
What do you want?
I think we're in luck. Though most of the local wildlife has fled from the undead, the torchbugs have remained. Many people do not know this, but torchbugs are among the most perceptive creatures in the forest. They're amazing. I can ask one of them to lead you to the remains of the cursed dead. If you can find the skulls or some such, bring them to the stone table. I will go ahead and prepare so we can commune with them. Just trust me on this. It'll work. You'll see. Let's see if I can speak to this one. Come here, little one. Yes, that would be so helpful. Thank you. Off it goes. Follow it to find the skulls and then meet me at the stone table. You who were condemned, hear me. Your only hope of being released is to tell us why the dead have been risen.
Ha! We need no release. The Shade of Naaman heralds a new age, an age where we will be restored, and you are the ones who will be judged.
Hold on, how do you know that? Did the Shade actually tell you that?
He doesn't have to. When the forest is transformed, who do you think will inhabit the Shadowwood? We will.
Naaman does not have the power to release any of you, but I do. Help us and you'll have your chance at freedom.
I'll tell you, don't listen to that fool. The Shade seeks to corrupt the forest, to create a new realm. It's called the Shadowwood.
I suspected something like this. It explains what we've seen. The Shade of Naaman does not seek destruction, it seeks transformation. We need to close these shadow rifts quickly. First, though, I promise their souls release. Not easily, but I promise them. Since I will fulfill the sentence, I think you should decide whether any of them should be released.
We told you what you wished to know. Little good that it will do you. But we were promised release. Please, you must release me. I shifted, which is strictly forbidden by the Green Pact. I was cocky, did it to prove that I could, that's all. It was a mistake. I understand that now. Please, I've suffered enough.
It's odd to watch the slaughter of your people through the empty sockets of your own skull. My family was slaughtered by the Wood Orcs, and I burned down their village, every last structure, every last tree for revenge. I shouldn't have harmed the forest. I should have rallied my people in a morning war and feasted on my enemies.
Fool, do you not see what's upon you? Look around. The shadow will consume all Tamriel and usher in a new age. An age where the dead will be redeemed and the living will suffer. The other races laugh at us. Why do we depend on them for wood we could easily take for ourselves? The Green Pact is for the weak. We are not the servants of the forest. The Green should serve us.
We told you what you wished to know. I shifted, which is...
It's odd to watch the family was slaughtered by the Wood Orc.
Fool, do you not... The other races laugh at us. Why do we depend on them for...
Glad that's done. The pleading of the condemned is almost too much to bear. One way or another, they are returned to the forest. I won't question your judgment. Their fates are decided, but the fate of Valenwood is what concerns me. These shadow rifts the skulls mentioned, we must close them quickly. That's where the Shade's realm is bleeding into ours. I haven't quite figured that out. I can feel them, though. They feel like wounds in the forest. I have some small ability to mend the green, but it requires all of me. I'm going to need your protection. Such foul creatures in my forest will not be tolerated. Cleanse the forest or die trying.
Leave the Shadow Rifts alone or you will suffer for it.
Many rifts they open, I will close them all, every one.
Desist, living one. You meddle with forces you cannot understand.
We'll purge this corruption from Valenwood, whatever it takes. Charge!
You go too far. Now you will experience the Shadowwood for yourself.
Once again, we find ourselves in the Shadowwood. As unpleasant as it is, I think I'm beginning to understand this place. I think I might know how Naaman's Shade is using it to corrupt the Green. I'll have to explain later. There's nothing we can do while we're trapped here. We need to find Naaman's servant and destroy him. I suspect he's at the stone table. Once again, you will have to defeat him. Quickly, I will meet you there.
I hope you like it here. You're about to become a permanent resident.
It seems our circumstances are even worse than I imagined. The corruption of the Shadowwood expands across the forest. I fear it's too late to contain it. We must find the Shade of Naaman himself, here on this plane, if we are to stop him. I know not, but I certainly aim to find out. First, though, you must report what we've learned to Marbrook. We need to at least keep them informed. Don't worry, when the time is right, the forest will help me find you again. Until then, be safe. Don't take long. We must press on with our efforts.
I can't believe my eyes. The undead are actually receding. For a while there, I thought you were making a last stand here. I'm betting it wasn't our brilliant tactics that drove them away, though. Conquering Marbrook wasn't their top priority, was it? Then it's as the main suggested. Magical forces are at work here that we can't fight with sheer numbers. I shouldn't be surprised. I'm just glad we have you and Indenir on our side to sort this out. Yes, I think maybe Ifri smiles on us after all.
You fought beside Lord Garishri in Haven? This one should be solo.
Your timing is impeccable.
Buying, selling. I've got what you need.
The law of meat.